أنت مني بمنزلة هارون من موسى.
And this is when the Prophet ﷺ was departing for the expedition of Tabuk. The Prophet said to Ali, you are in reference to me with the status, like the same status of Harun to Musa. Like Musa ﷺ left Harun over the people, in charge of the people's affairs, when he left to go off to the mountain. The Prophet ﷺ said, "Wa anta minni," you are in relation to me, like بمنزلة Harun ila Musa, in the status of Harun, Prophet Harun, or they say Aaron in English, to Moses alayhi salatu wasalam. And he said, غير أنه لا نبي بعدي, except for the fact that there was no prophet after me, sallallahu alaihi wasallam. The Prophet saying this to Ali, you were like Harun to Musa in relation to me, except for the distinction being there's no prophet, no prophet after me, sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
كيف هؤلاء يشاركوننا في كل شروط الإيمان والإسلام ومع ذلك هم يعتقدون بمجيء أنبياء بعد رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم.
So the Shaykh says, so how can these people agree with us, and in reference to the pillars of Islam and faith, all these other pillars of Islam and faith, but yet when it comes to the matter of the coming, but yet at the same time when it comes to the matter of the prophethood, they believe in the coming of other prophets besides Prophet Muhammad after him.
هذا كقاعدة. ثم يعتقدون بأن أحدهم جاء فعلا من الهند ومن قرية اسمها قاديان.
The Shaykh says this to them is like kaqa'ida. It's like a principle with them to believe that there are other prophets and messengers coming after Prophet Muhammad other prophets, after Prophet Muhammad. And then on top of that, he said they also believe that there was a messenger, a prophet who came from a land, a place in India called Qadian. And for that prophet, to that village, we attribute them to that village. That's the reason why we call them the Qadianiyun, the Qadiani, for the name of that village, where they say that this prophet came in India, who came after Prophet Muhammad ﷺ.
هؤلاء يشاركوننا في كل هذه العقائد، يفارقوننا باعتقادهم بمجيء أنبياء.
So he says in repeating, these people, they agree with us in the other principles of Islam, other articles of faith and principles of Islam. When it comes to this principle about the prophets, they, in reference to prophets coming after Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, then they differ with us in that.
وأن أحدهم جاء منذ نحو 60 سنة تقريبا.
And that is that they believe that there are going to be prophets coming in the future, after Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, in the future, and particularly that there's one prophet who came over about 60 years ago. About 60 years ago, this prophet who came out in Qadian in India.
وكان يسمى ميرزا غلام أحمد القادياني.
And this prophet who they followed, they say he was named Mirza Ghulam Ahmed Qadiani of Qadian. Mirza Ghulam Ahmed of Qadian.
وهذا ترجمته إلى اللغة العربية خادم أحمد أي نبينا محمد عليه السلام.
And he said this, which he has with him there, is he said this is his biography written into the Arabic language, and it's called Khadim Ahmed, the servants of Ahmed, which is talking about Prophet Muhammad ﷺ. And it's his life story has been translated, or like a biographical sketch of him, Mirza Ghulam Ahmed of Qadian, translated to Arabic, called Khadim Ahmed, the servant of Ahmed, and it's about him, claiming that he's the servant of Prophet Muhammad ﷺ.
من مكرهم ودسائسهم سحبوا هذه الإضافة خادم محمد خادم أحمد فقالوا اسمه أحمد.
So the Shaykh says from their plotting and their deception is that along with this title Khadim Ahmed, the servant of Ahmed, they attach to the end of that the statement of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, وَاسْمُهُ Ahmed, and his name is Ahmed, in reference to the verse in the Quran, which is in the Suratul-Safat, Suratul-Saf, where Allah mentions وَاسْمُهُ Ahmed. They're trying, in their deception and their plotting, they try to allude to this verse of the Quran, referring to Ghulam Ahmed Qadiani instead of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
وهذا كما أشرت آنفا له بعد طويل. الشاهد كيف هؤلاء يعتقدون بمجيء أنبياء وأن أحدهم جاء وهم يؤمنون بالآية السابقة.
And the Shaykh says this is like I alluded to earlier, previously, but he says, so here the proof, the witness is, how can these people believe in the coming of Prophet